Hello, folks. Welcome back to DJ DH Electric. Welcome indeed. I want to talk to you something that's close to my heart at the moment. It may not be close to your heart because of your age. Yes. Now, let me tell you, state pensioners born before 1959 are noticing they're missing £800 in their bank accounts. Now, no one's taken it from the bank account. It's just that when we get our pensions, money is being removed by so many price rises that the pensions are not keeping up with. Now, let me tell you, the state pensioners of 66 years of age and upwards are £800 worse off after 1 year of Labour Party government policies. New analysis have found that it comes as charities warn the elderly are being squeezed in a vice of ever escalating household bills. Pensioners who were born before 1959, of which I'm one of them, being born in the first quarter of 1950, I'm 75 years of age, are up to £800 worse off just after 1 year of this Labour government. And the Mail has reported this. Energy bills have risen by £152 for a typical household since July last year. So in 1 year, 12 months, energy bills, electricity and gas, gone up £152 a year. Council tax is set to rise by £109 for the average Band D property this year. Food shopping has skyrocketed £210 a year. Now, I'm finding it more than £210 a year. I shop at a well-known supermarket chain. I'm not going to name them, but I shop there and I'm finding my bills are exorbitant because I like to eat proper food. I don't like all this processed food, so I want organic meat. I want organic bread. It's so expensive. Okay, so on top of those costs, which I've just said is £152 for energy cost rises, £210 for food cost rises, £109 for a council band D property. Then there's the winter fuel payments, which was obviously removed at last year. That cost us an extra £125, I believe, according to the Mail. Water bills have risen by an average of £123 a year. Phone bills have gone up £46 a year. Broadband has gone up. How much is broad? Oh yeah, £36 a year. Car tax went up just £5 for the standard rate. Now, Shadow Chancellor Mel Stride, he's from the Conservatives, he told the Mail, Labour's cost of living crisis is hitting pensioners hard. In just 1 year, pensioners have been left £800 worse off. Well, I've just told you it was. Paying more for energy, water, council tax, and even their phone bill and broadband bills. And millions have also had to get through the winter with less support after Labour took away the winter fuel payments. Now, obviously, they're promising to give it back at the end of this year. But it's been a year where we lost the 200, some lost £300, I lost £200. So after a lifetime of work, pensioners such as myself and maybe you deserve security in our retirement. But Labour's choices are leaving us well behind. Now let's read from Dennis Reid. Dennis Reid, you may not know him, but he's the director of Silver Voices. So he's a pensioner advocate. He said, when anti-pensioner brigade attacked the 4.1% triple lock rise in April this year, we warned the increase would be more than eaten up by the series of price hikes that month, because in April the prices went up. because it's the beginning of the financial year. It's also the beginning of God's year. Before we had the Roman emperors change it to January for the pagan god Janus, but so April still remains the financial beginning of the year. Now, these statistics reveal a situation much worse than that, with price rises more than double the state pension increases for most pensioners. Caroline Abrams, she's the Age UK charity director, said everyone on a low fixed income, will have felt the impact of rising costs over the last year, including older people whose main and only source of funds is the state pension. Well done, Caroline, to notice that. For all your multiple thousands you get as the charity director. I did a piece on the charity directors, if you remember. If you haven't, look it up. They get hundreds of thousands of pounds a year in salary, and then they get bonuses. Sustaining the decent quality of life in this situation is really hard. And this is why the triple lock is so important. Without it, the triple lock on the pensions, it goes up with inflation. In combination of the government's decision to restore the winter fuel payment, which they were forced to do, if you remember, they didn't want to. Most pensioners, this is from Caroline Abrams, by the way, most pensioners, a significant number of them, would have found themselves in dire financial straits. Yeah. We cannot afford to continue treating our pensioners who have paid in all their working lives. I mean, I was working at 13, but I mean a proper job at 13, not a paper round, proper job. But at 15, I became official worker. So from 15 to 65. 50 years of working, paying my national insurance, paying my taxes, and then be told you can't have your heating allowance and things like that. I manage well. I'll be honest with you, I manage well. But it has become a hardship for many pensioners who didn't have the forethought to save up. They spent what they had. Maybe I had a better paid jobs. There's many things, but let's look after our pensioners and stop spending millions, I'm talking daily, on illegal immigrants, putting them up in 5-star hotels in London, feeding them, giving them bicycles free of charge, giving them phones free of charge, giving them access to gymnasiums and swimming pools and leisure centres free of charge, giving them pocket money. I can't go to a gymnasium or a swimming pool free of charge. Paid in 50 years? Why not? If you can afford to do it for the illegal immigrants and the immigrants that come in on asylum visas and then sit in a hotel being fed and being catered for. Doesn't make sense, does it? But it seems to make sense to our Labour government. The socialists, Antifa, and all the other idiotic brigades we've got around. And a Prime Minister that if you say anything says, oh, you're right wing, oh, you're far right wing, because you think our own people, our own pensioners should be treated at least as well. What are your comments? I want to hear your comments, and I want you to press the like button, and I want you to subscribe to the channel. So until the next one, this is just a short one. Get it off my chest. I'm a pensioner. So I think, oh, one up for me. Big up for me. Yes. Okay. Until the next one. Bye for now. Bye. Be safe. Be good. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.